Hey Scorpio, welcome to your first half of October reading. So good to be here with you again. Bringing you the first of your two readings for the month of October, hence first half or second half. This one is not date or time specific. But that being said, we are in the midst of Mercury retrograde in your sign, Scorpio. So FYI, tread lightly, as it could be a bumpy ride through November 3rd, especially with regard to communication. Lots of deep emotions may rise to the surface, or repressed or suppressed emotions, so be aware of that. And we also have the new supermoon coming in a couple days. So this one is in Libra. So while Libra is about harmony and balance and beauty and fairness and justice, supermoons kind of are closer to us and they bring more stuff up to the surface. So be aware of that. I am pulling two cards from Energy Oracle. One for Divine Masculine, one for Divine Feminine. Interesting. Masculine gets card 36, second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Archangel Ariel. So let's take a look at card 36 real quick just to get a flavor. So the second chakra vibrates in the energy of the beautiful angel Ariel. She sends a bright orange energy promoting inspired creativity, greater comfort with intimacy. When this card appears upright, it's urging you to get creative. Let yourself reach out into unexplored areas of self-expression and new projects that may have a more creative approach. This is also a time when the energies of closeness with others and nurturing yourself can flow more freely. You can now open yourself to the emotional intimacy that may be coming your way. So nurture yourself and be ready to receive the affection and camaraderie of the resonant souls around you. Beautiful for the masculine to have that sort of nurturing, being enveloped in that nurturing energy. But I do like the reference to intimacy, which is always a part of these connections. Feminine gets card 35, first chakra, Archangel Michael, right? Root chakra in reverse. Card 35 and 36, respectively. Interesting. 35 in reverse is facing difficult challenges and challenging emotions, which is what that Mercury in retrograde is about that I mentioned. Also, the super new moon in Libra. This energy in your first chakra may be blocked, revealing potential fears about your safety, feelings of insecurity, or even depression. This blocked energy could also signal financial worry or desperation. Issues of instability can shake you to your very core, so it's important to get the energy moving freely through the chakra once again. So meditate on that if you are a meditator. If not, you can literally Google or even here on YouTube in the search bar, look for meditations specifically around the root chakra, or affirmations you can use, because this is important. It's coming out reverse for a reason. Dear Feminine, if you get triggered in any way regarding your sense of safety or self-efficacy, your own personal advocacy for yourself, that's where it's coming from. And so it may just be about a blockage. And I think most of us, wherever we have insecurities, wherever our trigger point is, it's usually first chakra kind of stuff. Is a blockage, is what I mean. There are also crystals you can work with for first chakra. Think of the red. You can use color. I am pulling one card for you, Scorpio, from Sacred Traveler. Impasse. Reflect and redirect your energy. Wow. I'm feeling this for you. I am feeling there's an impasse here. But okay, when you look at the impasse, you see the brick wall, right? Where do I go? I feel some stuck energy. I feel it more on the feminine side, interestingly, than on the masculine side. You're both doing chakra work, but I feel like the masculine's a little bit more coming from a position of safety and security than the feminine. They're a little bit more open, and now they're working on intimacy issues, which is great. But it's going to be hard. You're going to be at an impasse if the feminine still doesn't feel safe. That's where I was going. That only took me 5 minutes. All right, let's see where we're headed in your connection. Reflect and redirect your energy. King of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. I'm just going to pull the cards real quick, and then I'll walk you. Holy crap. Okay. Oh my God. All right. So the masculine is showing up in the energy of the King of Pentacles. That's just what I'm talking about. Stable and grounded, got it together, feeling rooted and anchored, doing okay for themselves. Most likely this is a masculine archetype also of life partner. Someone who has your back, who shows up for you every day. So it's also Taurus, Virgo, and Capricornian energy in the Pentacles. And it's interesting because their present experience of the connection is, wait for it, boom, in their role as divine masculine. Aries energy in the Emperor, but it is just, they're fully in their power here. They're fully in their power. And when I say that, I mean it positively. That there's nothing negative going on here. In the past, all about commitment, Hierophant, Taurus, energy in the Hierophant, all about their belief systems around commitment. And now they're very clear on their role. They're very decisive, ready to take action. And in the future, the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords could be this feminine coming in with questions. The Queen of Swords is truth seeker, truth teller. It is the energy of someone who, while open, see the hand, palm face up, open to hearing someone else's point of view, didn't come into play. They want to get all the cards face up on the table and deal with issues without bringing a lot of emotion to it. They do have compassion, and they are open to hearing. They are sensitive to the views and the thoughts and the perspectives of the other, but they're on a fact-finding mission, right? So I like that in a way. It's almost as if the masculine is ramping up and preparing for the questions that may be coming to them from this feminine. Feminine showing up in the energy of the Seven of Pentacles, patiently waiting for things to unfold organically. No push here. There's just patience. Now, if it comes out reversed, then that's a lack of patience. So I'm going to wait for the clarifiers, but I think it's patience because their present experience of the connection is all about their personal power to manifest. So they're either patiently waiting for things to unfold organically because they don't feel in their power, right? If this comes out reversed, it's either the trickster or someone who isn't aware of their personal power. And that was what came through with Archangel Michael for chakra. So there could be some concern about that. Otherwise, just waiting for things to unfold and manifesting like crazy in the past. Wow. I love it. Two of Cups. So what I like here is I'm seeing an energy around the commitment. That was what was in the past. What's in the present is a little bit different. I feel like the masculine is more sure in this case, and the feminine's more kind of leaving it up to, I don't know, leaving it up to chance on some level. Page of Swords in the future, waiting for clarity, looking for a message of clarity. Eyes on this person, kind of keeping tabs, and that's why that Queen of Swords is there, because the masculine already kind of has a handle on it. I know you got questions for me, so just, don't be sly about it. Just come forward, ask what you need to ask. And we'll go from there. So let's see how this rolls out, Scorpio. King of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. Ready to move toward love. I love it. Knight of Cups. Moving toward love. Very romantic. Look at this. And love and passion, baby. This masculine is ready to go after what they want with their heart on their sleeve. Romantic and passionate. The Knight of Wands does tend to return from the past. So for some of you, and the retrograde, whenever Mercury stations retrograde, people tend to come back from our past. Could be that this masculine is preparing to return to this feminine. That's very possible. So for those of you who have not been in communication, if you are here as a feminine, you haven't been in communication for a while, do not be surprised. Ding dong, right? They tend to show up uninvited, unannounced. Very, very romantic gestures, sweep you up off your feet kind of energy. In the past, the Hierophant. Wow. This is big. I mean, commitment to the concept even of the twin, but this just feels like it's about the belief systems. I feel like this masculine in the past, Hierophant and Four of Wands, working through their beliefs about twin flame soulmate connections, possibly. You know, understanding something's different about this connection. It's not the norm. And possibly working through their beliefs about it, or their beliefs, their desire for commitment in the connection, ready to take the leap. Wow, wow, wow. This is really interesting. That's why they're coming through in the Emperor energy. Fool is Aquarian energy, elemental air, brand new day, choosing the new path, committing to this connection. Commitment's been coming up a lot lately in the readings, in the water readings. I think Cancerian had a lot of commitment in it. I know Pisces always does. Look what's underneath. Y'all were on the same page last time too, Scorp. Here it is again. Remember the last reading was like a divine detour. There was some stuff you had to go through and deal with, and it kind of took you off the path a little bit. But I remember saying you were on the same page, and that is what I am seeing. I am seeing you here on the same page, Two of Cups, Two of Cups. So this masculine in the past had the soulmate, the twin, on their mind, guided by it. When I pull from underneath the deck, for those of you who are new and don't know, it's your unconscious motivations. It's kind of like the subconscious realm, what's lying right beneath the surface, not something you're operating on consciously. But you know, when you do things and you're like, why am I even doing this? Or why do I keep doing this? That's where that comes from. And right now, Emperor in the driver's seat. Decisive. Oof. And confused. The Seven of Cups is a bit of emotional confusion. Let me say it that way. So it's not, there's no doubt for the masculine of their role. I feel there's some confusion about how it's being received, or how it will be received. Lots of options to go through. How do I pull this off? If they're saying, I'm the King of Pentacles, I am in the masculine archetype of life partner, I'm ready to settle down, I'm all about commitment in this connection, I need to move toward this feminine with love and passion, then this comes in to say, yeah, but how? There are like 1,000 different ways I could go here. So I kind of feel like I just got punked. My spirit is, I'm like, decisive, and then maybe not. I'll start with a message of love or apology. That's perfect. I'll start with a message of love, adoration, Knight of Cups, sweetness, gentleness, admiration, I adore you, I care about you, I like you. Those are the messages that come from the Page of Cups. It isn't an ace, but it's a start. It's like dip your toe in the water. Yeah, and go ahead, sweat it out, masculine. That makes perfect sense. There's the anxiety and the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords comes out to say underneath that this masculine is a little bit is obsessing a bit about it, running a lot of options. The Seven of Cups and the Nine of Swords together, even though the Nine of Swords is underneath, it leads me to believe that even that it's hard for the masculine to concentrate on much else. They have worry here, a little bit of overwhelm. How am I going to pull this all off? And I do feel the Page of Cups is their jumping off place, but they're not really sure. That's why they're confused. That's good. I'm saying it's good because it means that they're giving it deep consideration. That's what I mean to say. So far, this part of the reading is very positive. Queen of Swords in the future. What do you want to know, Queen? Page of Swords. Queen of Swords, Page of Swords. I kind of feel like the masculine, in a way, in the future is going to be waiting I was going to say for the bomb to drop, waiting for some information, waiting for the feminine kind of to reply. So here they are moving forward. Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands, offering this little message of love, coming in romantically, or at least wanting to, not being sure how, obsessing about it a little bit, but fully in their energy as a divine masculine. Then they show up again in the future. Emperor, divine masculine, with regard to a Queen of Swords, and the Page of Swords in the middle is, I got my eye on you. So there feels to me to be, once this masculine comes forward, they will be keeping their eye on this feminine who is coming through as the Queen of Swords, waiting for the questions, waiting for the communication, waiting for the clarity. And they will not give up. Nine of Wands. Woo! Emperor will persevere. Page of Swords is there, I feel, more as a detective, right? Like I'm just going to keep tabs on this feminine to see how they respond to my overtures of love and passion. Feminine's like, I'll wait. Seven of Pentacles, please. Yep. I know what I want. Queen of Wands. Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. But it could be that this masculine is the Scorpio dealing with a fire sign. That's one interpretation. But I kind of feel the strong energy of the Queen of Wands saying, I'm very clear about what I want. I'll accept no substitutions. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait to see what you bring. Two of Wands. Choosing the path. Wow. Feminine saying, I know what I want. I'm choosing the path and I'm waiting for it to all unfold organically. The patience there, though, it's something that has to be nurtured too, though. Got it. Hermit underneath, Virgo energy underneath. The feminine's on a solitary journey in this aspect, and also operating from wisdom. It's also Father Time. I will know when the timing is right. It's a matter of time. All those little cliches about time come up here, so I'm feeling it's just a matter of time. Feminine is patiently waiting. I feel they know the path that they're choosing. I feel that they're waiting for the masculine. It's weird. I feel like you're both waiting on each other. Now, on some level, this feminine feeling that instability, the insecurity that goes with that root chakra, that's what this is right here. Instability, insecurity, Five of Pentacles. Sometimes feeling devalued or not, or feeling like having issues around your self-worth. And will you be seen as worthy and valued by the soulmate? So it can go a lot of different ways. But I feel as if this feminine, that's what this is about. It's some insecurity. Ooh, Knight of Swords. Wow. I like that the Knight of Swords comes out because it feels to me as if this feminine is saying, yes, I need a swift resolution to this problem. This is fast-moving energy. Swift action to clear the air. Let's get clear about this. Underneath is the star. I'm keeping hope, faith, and trust alive that the universe has my back. Will grant my wish that I will be seen, not be ghosted or abandoned. I think the feminine felt abandoned here in the past. May have needed to heal around it. Magician now. Remember before where I said that, the magician could be energetically reversed here? It is. Definitely focus on the root chakra, please. If you're here as the feminine, go, look it up, do some work around that, because this is also very guarded, very insecure, like holding on to that center pentacle for dear life to protect your heart. I feel the feminine's very guarded, not showing their full self, not showing their full hand, and therefore not able to manifest. So there's very stuck energy. In this case, I feel that even though I don't pull reversals, I feel the magician is somewhat reversed, or at least, if not, very blocked. Eight of Swords on top. Eight of Swords. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands on top. There's blocked communication here. That makes sense to me, especially with the retrograde. That may be for the best for the moment. But underneath, I like the Ace of Pentacles. I think the Ace of Pentacles is like the feminine is kind of being guided by this new beginning. And I almost feel like this little, the world of possibilities in the palm of the hand of this person, and that is the same. If you just look at the, right there, the hand there, he's wearing a blue glove and holding the globe, and it feels very similar to me to the Ace of Pentacles. New path, new beginning, new life. And yet the feminine's stuck. They are trying to manifest this new beginning. Their communication is blocked. Their sense of personal power is blocked. That's why they're in Seven of Pentacles energy. I kind of feel you're both waiting on each other. Page of Swords. Both comes out for both of you. I don't know if you noticed that. Page of Swords here, Page of Swords here. So you are pretty mirrored there. Oh, I just need this clarity so I can get back into my manifesting powers. The Magician again. Magician is Gemini and Virgo. So we have that energy twice. That's pretty powerful. Star is Aquarius. One more on that. Ten of Swords. Right. So what are you trying to manifest here? What are you waiting for the clarity around, dear feminine, in the future? Ear to the ground. Scoping out social media. Flipping through, scrolling through someone's feed. I feel like you want to manifest the end of a painful cycle. Ten of Swords. Waiting to hear that something that's been painful and difficult is behind you. So let's take it to the extended because I want to get more clarity on this. I want to look at, first of all, one card for what's the most important thing to focus on right now. Because I see a little bit of hesitation, stalled energy, confusion, lack of clarity on both sides. So let's find out what that's about. Let's get it all together. The second card will be the block the challenge or the dynamic between the two of you around that issue. And then the third card, what can you expect to come of it or what can you do about it? I'll clarify all that. I'll then draw cards for your messages to each other. What are you trying to say in the 5D? You're energetic. What messages, what energies are you sending out to one another? Scorpio, one card for you from your higher self, spirit of the universe. That usually comes through as some form of authentic advice. Sometimes it's confirmation. Sometimes it's a pep talk. Sometimes it's a warning. But I like that because it's kind of coming all from your energy and your own spiritual team. And then the outcome, what can you expect going forward? And if timing's a factor, it would show up there. Okay, so let's do that. The link to the extended is in the top line or two of the description box right below this video. I'll be there in a second. Otherwise, I'll see you in a future reading, Scorpio. Take good care. Bye.